game, Poke.
Okay, I think that's everything downstairs. So let's go check upstairs. Okay, and here we have the upstairs. It's not so much games here, but it is gamer related shit. So what have we got? Well, in terms of consoles and their boxes, we have a Mega Drive box, a Mega Drive 2 box, a Sega Saturn box, a Dreamcast box, a different kind of Mega Drive box, an NES box that has had the living shit kicked out of it, and a Super Nintendo Street Fighter 2 box. That isn't actually all my boxes, there are more. But now to show you the sheer amount of crap I have on these shelves. First thing we have here is this old crappy telly. It's one of the ones used for Let's Plays, as well as a Mega Drive. Kind of tucked away there, I know, but that's just because I have to have all this crap for this lamp. And over here is my desk space, where I put all the videos together and all that jazz. Here we have my CRT TV. I love this little thing. And Fantasy Star. Oh! Yeah, this TV is absolutely covered in stickers. Both sides. Not that you'll really be able to see them ones, but they exist. On top, we have Zill the Snorlax, a Mega Man and a Pac-Man. That thing, and a Sonic, hidden away. Over here we have the Tim Burton Pikachu and Hatsune Miku. A mini Hatsune Miku, not so. We have a, well, kind of monster, Astro Wars. This thing does work, but I have no batteries for it. A shit ton of stickers. You've probably seen a lot in the Search for Sega videos. This wonderful device is what I'm currently playing Phantasy Star with. I like using these for retro games, yes, obviously. I mean, I like using them for RPGs. I don't know why. I know everyone else uses them for shooters and fighting games, but I get a kick out of using it for fighting games. That's a speaker, doesn't matter. Everything's blue, because Sega. Down here, you cannot see, so I shall quickly adjust the light, is a PS2 Fat console. It's essentially my DVD player, but yeah, used for Let's Plays as well. Other boxes, we have a PlayStation PS1 box and a PS3 box. There is a PS3 in it, it's my spare. Here we have the actual computer, give a fuck. A Teppy, yay! Also over here we have my Sega Master System converter, the other one's tucked away for the moment. And here we have my 3DS XL, the one I actually play. What do I think of this thing? The only thing I don't like is that it's got a glossy finish. I prefer the matte finish, I don't like it slipping out of my hands. Also, before I forget, there's something I want to say. Someone who watches the channel, a guy named Antique Kraken, made a game request of something he wants to see played. He wants to see me play Splatterhouse 2. Well, I was forced to reply and say, I'm afraid I don't own that game. But I am determined to get it, I said. As a Christmas present, he said, I am going to buy you Splatterhouse 2 and send it to the channel. Thank you very much, that would be awesome. But he did say he would send me a repro cart. I said, that's fine. Don't spend too much money if you want to do this. Well, he bought the actual thing, not the repro cart. This cost him $49.99 quid, not dollars. I had bad news for him. He's been had. I'll show you why. The case, real thing. The cartridge, real thing, except being suspicious of the game, I opened it up and this is what I found. The motherboard doesn't say Sega on it, it doesn't say Namco on it, it doesn't look official, and it certainly doesn't feel official when you put it into the Mega Drive. It feels really stiff, like it's forcing its way in and it's going to actually break your console. This is a fake. So here's what I think's happened. I think someone owned Splatterhouse 2, the game broke, they went online, bought a repro cart, put the innards of the repro cart in here, because this is the official one, it says Sega on the back, the sticker looks worn from years of use, but the inside is not 20 years old. So I had to message Antique Kraken back and say, mate, you've been ripped off. This is not a 50 quid worth game. Not that I even think Splathouse 2 is worth 50 quid, but this is worth about 7 quid. He had been done, he had been tricked, he had been had. So I just thought I'd share that with you quickly, because I don't want any of you out there to be ripped off. Antique Kraken is on the case, by the way. He's getting his money back, and I have bought an official Splathouse 2 Mega Drive cartridge. It's on its way. I got it for 16 quid, because it's just the game, no case. Mind you, this shouldn't be 50 quid anyway, because there's no fucking booklet. Okay, back to the tour. Over here we have some lovely posters. That's Little Nightmares, I believe the name is. That's actually my wife's game. I've forgotten what it was called. Poster for Danganronpa. Over here, very tucked away, XCOM 2. Oh, sod it, I'll just grab it. Chrysisilis. I don't like XCOM games, I'm afraid. I get pissed off because there's no accuracy in things. You just lose shield. It sucks. Over here we have Mario from Burger King. Fallout little figure. It's not a pop figure though, I don't think. Battlestar Galactica, Futurama. Those are things I'm thinking of giving away in a little giveaway video one day. We'll see. A Master System 1 box. Unfortunately, fucked on the side here. But it's still a Master System 1 box. One day I will spend out and get an immaculate one. Also have a poster for Ease. A Valkyria Chronicles poster. We got a Doom keyring, a Game Boy bottle opener keyring. It's very nice. I didn't actually want to take it out of the packaging, as you can see. And a Camp Crystal Lake flag type thing. Now on to the first shelf. We have a Ditto plushie. A 25-year anniversary Pikachu. Nearly said that wrong, didn't I? Behind him is the box for a Sega Saturn memory card thing, a Ratchet and Clank pen, I'm struggling with my words now. Behind that is the Dreamcast SCART cable official. There's a Pokeball, there's a Game & Watch. You know what, I know the names of the ghosts, Inky, Blinky, Pinky and Clyde. I'm guessing you're supposed to be Pinky because you're chickening out, but I don't know who requires the other names. Here is a Pokemon typing adventure, sealed. Above that is a Hatsune Miku selection box. It's basically for that little figure you've seen before. A Batman keyring. A little pixel Mario dude. This violently blue glowing thing is a Pathfinder for a game I don't actually know what it is. Came in Loot Crate. All I do is leave it on because it tells me whether or not my computer has been left on with all its external hard drives and shit. So I don't walk away because there's a bloody great blue light on. Behind that we have a Master System game poster. Valkyria Chronicles remastered for the PS4. Loved that shit. We have a little Sonic the Hedgehog figure. The box is up top. I'll show you that in a minute. And here, the Pistolalas Resistance, which is unfortunately a little bit dusty. Oh, we'll have to clean you. The Master System 2. While the Master System is my favourite console, this is my favourite version of said console. This is what I had as a kid. Oh, I love it so. It's brilliant with its pause features and shit. You gotta love the Master System. And if you don't, fuck off. Next to the Master System we have an NES. I just had a spare one and I thought, why don't I just rig it up, have it upstairs. I like 8-bit games more than any other kind of game, so sod it, we'll use it. Behind the Master System we have a Final Fantasy VII game case with the game in it. A little wavy Mario. I think he waves. Do you wave or are you broken? Hello! Give a fuck. A Mario car that fell down the back because God hates me. There. A Moogle. And of course, Shelly. Ooh, fuck you, Ian. There is an NES controller poster. It's wonderful. The next shelf up, things start to get a bit obsessive, especially in the field of Pokemon. These are the figures I've been collecting since Pokemon came out. I love them to bits. The Gengar one's pretty cool because he's see-through. I can prove that for you quickly. Blue light, Gengar. That's why I think he's cool. Here we have a Pokeball with an Espion in it. Espion in it? God damn it. Espion is inside because reasons. Here we have the Super Mario Land vinyl. I still can't believe that's real. We have a fucking great Pikachu, and over there, an electronic Pokeball. That was found for me by Comic Rob, so cheers for that, mate. There's Link. And this is not all my PS1 game cases. This is just a few of them. Many have been smashed. Not on purpose, of course. It's just I moved house so many times over the years, not everything lives. Here we have Final Fantasy V on the Super Famicom. That's the box with the booklet and a little poster inside. I got that for a £5. Fucking score. Here we have Zelda. Fucking ball from Rocket League. I have to say that is one of the few and only games I like that's pretty much completely all online multiplayer. I don't think there's a offline mode. Is there? You know, I don't know. Fuck it. A Transformer. Another Transformer. These stupid little ball characters that me and my wife collected for a little while. They're pretty fun. Let's see if I can operate one hand. Ah! After 10 minutes of trying. There we go. They just fold out into that and then they go back into the balls. We thought they were cool for reasons. There's a lot of reasons going around today. More Pokemon stuff, as you can see. At the back there is a Stardew Valley poster, which is awesome because I fucking love that game. On the top shelf, we have another Eevee, and look at this. What is this, you say? This wonderful boxed Sega thing. It is so awesome that I am definitely going to do a video of one day because that thing is fucking hard to get hold of. Next to that, a Master System 2 box with the console inside. In front of that is the Sega Sports Pad. I honestly think my one's knackered because it ain't that great. Next to him are a bunch of little collectible Power Ranger figures. It's fucking annoying. I was collecting them at Tesco for no ball, and then they stopped just before I got the red Power Ranger. That's why they're all knocked over, because I'm angry. Up there we have the box for the Sonic the Hedgehog little figure that's down the bottom. Carnage! Because Carnage is the best villain in the Marvel Universe, and if you don't agree, fuck you. Behind him, the Master System converter box. And next to that, this is something I got at Car Boot once. It is Sega. It's just weird. On the other side of the room we have a Legend of Zelda poster, which is really awesome. And some plushies, which have all fallen to shit. These are my wife's plushies. She likes plushies. Also over here we have a Sonic the Hedgehog Sound Zone audio cassette case. As I try to open it one-handed here like a spaz. But I keep Master System games and a few Mega Drive games. Because, as I stated, I have a Mega Drive up here that's all plugged in. And that's usually the one that I play in my free time. God damn you, Zip. Fuck off. Over here we have a shit ton of 3DS games. I get a lot of headaches. A lot of DS games. You might be able to hear my family having a little panic downstairs. It's because they don't know how to shut up. Yeah, DS games galore. Here's something awesome, and I don't mean my bass guitar. Look at this. It is a Gunblade. I got this from a Comic-Con many years ago. It's still cool. Borderlands Weapon Manufacturer's Patch and Pin Set. I got it in a loot crate. Again, I think that might be a thing I do in a giveaway. We have a few books on video games, or related to video games. The one I'm trying to read at the moment is All Your Base Are Belong to Us. See if you can tell what that little phrase is from. But I do actually have loads of books all over the place. I don't have a proper bookcase, so shit is scattered. So that's why I'm not going into detail showing you what I got along the lines of that, because I have shit tons of manga and all sorts. Up here we have the box for my Wii U, which came with Mario Kart 8, digitally installed, which is something I hate. Just give us the fucking disc. Next to that is the box for the SNES Classic, with a Mega Drive hat on it, because Sega is always on top of Nintendo, obviously. Here we have a Pong machine. Yeah, it does work. Up here we have a bunch of Nintendo Game Boy game cases. This is what I used to keep my Game Boy games in. Here, the Master System remote control system, which does work. It does, which is very surprising. And next to this, these cases are all empty, but if I had a shit Mega Drive game to make space, the game went downstairs, the case just got lobbed up here. Miss Pac-Man, I didn't really care for. Space Harrier 2, didn't really care for. Desert Strike, I know a lot of people like it, but I can't get into it. Megalomania, yeah, what the fuck. Ferrari, crap. Mega Games 1, 2 was way better. Fix It Felix, it's not bad, it's not great, it's just lumped up here, the game's in that one. Lemmings, crap. Terminator, crap. That's a spare Sonic 1 and 2, there's nothing wrong with them, of course, they just put there for space. WrestleMania, not into it. Golf, bullshit. What's this one? Brutal, Pour of the Fury, that game is fucking arse. Shadow, meh. Arcade Classics, why'd you bother? F22, a joke of a game. FIFA, fuck off. Echo, good, it's just space again, and FIFA, fuck off. Over here we have my rapid fire unit for the Sega Master System. It's not sealed, but it is nice to have the box for something. And here we have something a little bit interesting. We have some Tamagotchis. This is one I've had for fucking years. It's not first edition, but it's as close as I can get. Here is a 20th anniversary remake. It's miniature and kind of naff. It's lacking in a lot of things. But this, the Digimon Mini. Now I used to own the Digimon keychain years ago when it first came out. God, I wish I knew what happened to my one, because that was a fun little digital pet, it really was. And here we have my Pokemon Mini handheld console. And all the games I have for it. I wish I had more. I've got your Pokemon Party Mini, your Pokeball Pinball Mini. This one's really fun, although I haven't played it in forever, so I couldn't tell you the rules. Pokemon Zany Cards. It's quite fun, it's quite fun. Here we have some really cool stuff. This is where I keep my Game Boy games. So much fun. 2 of them haven't worked their way back into the fold yet. Boy in His Blob for Game Boy, Double Dragon 2 for Game Boy. I'll put them away in a bit. We've got Baseball, Blaster Master Boy, love that. Dyna Blaster, new one I got recently. Earthworm Jim, had as a kid, thought it was fun, I was wrong. Final Fantasy Adventure, awesome. Gargoyles, Golf, Harvest Moon 2. Jelly Boy, Jungle Book, Jurassic Park, another Jurassic Park. Sometimes when I get a pack of games, I end up getting duplicates of ones I already have. Kirby's Something, it's in Japanese so I cannot read. Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Pinball Land, Looney Tunes, Lion King. Mega Man 1, Micro Machines, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Mortal Kombat 4, Montezuma's Revenge, Navy Seals, Oddworld Adventures 2. Parasol Stars, Penguin Wars, Poker fucking Hunters, Pokemon Red and Green, the Japanese versions, Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue and Red, the ones we love, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon fucking cock version, Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, Rayman, Revenge of the Gator, R-Type, Road Rash, Rugrats the Movie, Serpents, which I've done a Let's Play of, Shanghai Pocket, Bad and Rad, Speedy Gonzales, Spy vs Spy, Street Fighter 2. You know, if anyone's seen the AVGN episodes, wherever he mentions Street Fighter 2, he always says the Game Boy version is crap. And he always says he feels bad for anyone that grew up with the Game Boy version instead of a home console version. Well, he should feel damn sorry for me, because this is all I had as a kid. This was the only Street Fighter 2 I had. I didn't have it on Mega Drive, and I didn't have it on the SNES, and I certainly didn't have it on anything else. I grew up with this one, and you know what? He's wrong. It's good. I like it. Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land 2. Yeah, you get them with fucking everything. Return of the Jedi, Terminator fucking 2. Tetris, Tetris, Tetris 2, Tetris Plus, Tetris DX, Tetris Blast, Tetris Attack. I like me some Tetris. Tiny Toon, Toy Story, Wario Land, Wario Land, Wario Land, Wario Land 2. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zelda Oracle of Seasons, Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Zelda Link's Awakening, Zelda Link's Awakening, Zelda Oracle of Ages. Yeah, they're my original and some coloured Game Boy games. And if you're wondering what the hell they're in right now, this is actually a, what do you call it? This is the thing you can get for people that collect baseball cards, or maybe even Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's great for displaying Game Boy games, kind of. Obviously they're closed away in this the whole time, but the thing is, I'm starting to get a lot of Game Boy games now, because they're so cheap, and I do love the Game Boy. Original Game Boy anyway, but it's just not really good for space. I mean, look, you can fit a total of 9 to a page, and a page does make it quite thick. See? So I'm thinking of trying to build something else. We will see on that one. And in this folder, we have my Game Boy Advance games. We have Castlevania Double Pack, Columns Crown. I don't like that one. Why would you have a story with a puzzle game? It's stupid. Charlie's Chocolate Factory, fucking Doom 2, Final Fantasy 6, do have Final Fantasy 5, but I'm currently playing that, so it's in a Game Boy somewhere. Final Fantasy Tactics, 2 of them. Fire Emblem, Golden Sun, great game. Harvest Moon, great game. High Heat, it's actually quite good. Kirby Amazing Mirror, there's the other Kirby game must be downstairs, I apologise. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Mech Platoon, the first Game Boy Advance game I ever owned. Mega Man 6. Mega Man 03, Metroid, Music, Pac-Man, Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Ruby version, Pokemon Emerald Green, Rayman 3, Robot Wars, SpongeBob and a bunch of other crap on a multi-cart, Spyro Season of Ice, Sonic Pinball, Sonic Adventure, Starly, it's Japanese, so I think that's what it's called. Street Fighter 2, Star X, Super Mario Advance, Mario Bros, Sword of Mana, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day of the Duelist, Zelda 2, it's the NES version on Game Boy Advance, of course. Zelda Minish Cap, and in the very back, which you cannot see, is 4 swords. And here we have some Wii games. Mario Party 8, Super Paper Mario, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. Wii. I don't fucking like that game, I think it's very boring. The Pokemon Park games, they're great fun, they really are. Mario Kart Wii, more deaths via bullshit environmental hazards than any other Mario Kart. Worms, Space Oddity, Deadly Creatures, I love that. Project Zero 2, freaky fucker you. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, terrible on the Wii, much better on the PlayStation version. Cursed Mountain, Mario, Sonic, Olympic, bollocks, no one cares, they're fucking horrible. Black Knight, shit. Secret Rings, shit. Sonic Colors, awesome. Sonic Unleashed, I liked it, mainly because I got to use a fucking GameCube controller. Knights, Link's Crossbow Training, Zelda Twilight Princess, my favourite Zelda of all time. Not the Wii version, no. Although, to be fair, when it first came out and I got to play it, then motion controls was a fad, so you got on with it and you enjoyed it. It was okay. Of course, now I'd hate it, but then it was fine. Skyward Sword. I hated Skyward Sword. I felt like Link was running around the whole time with his sword pointing towards his feet. If you're wondering what that beeping is, it's this annoying little Tamagotchi fucker. Shut up and eat your cunt. Zumba. It's the missuses. These are the missuses games. Don't look at me. Rayman Origins, Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. Why did I get the fucking Wii version? So I found out you can unlock alternative costumes and you can be Carnage. Why can you not be Carnage on the PS3 version, but you can on the wanky Wii one? Bullshit. Metroid Prime 3. Dead Space. I love me some Dead Space. Room Factory Frontier. Animal Crossing. Monster Hunter 3. Ferrari Challenge. Why do I have that? Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. Rampage. It's bollocks. Don't get it. Final Fantasy. Crystal Chronicles something. Rayman with the rabid bastards. Mad World. Conduit. Shaun White. Wii Fit. What's with all this fit shit? Epic Mickey. Not that epic. A footy game with Mario. Meh. House of the Dead 2 and 3. Why isn't 1 there? I will never know. Geometry Wars, which is the weirdest name for a game. Samba de Amigo on the Wii. Sega Bass Fishing. Monkey Ball. Sega Superstars Tennis. Basically, there's some Sega games. And WarioWare Smith Myths. Further along we have All I Possess on the Wii U. Pokken Tournament. I'm sorry, I thought it was a huge letdown. Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush. Bollocks. Shit Kirby game. Yoshi's Woolly World. Quite good fun. Captain Toad. The wife hates it, I found it kind of good. Zelda Wind Waker. It's awesome. I have to say, I actually think the control on the GameCube one was more fun. It was better. But you can't deny the visuals are more appealing on this one. Oh, ha, 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 Breath of the Wild. You gotta have Breath of the Wild. No, I don't have the Switch one, because I don't have a Switch. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. awesome as balls. I made a fuck up when I first played this version. I played it on normal instead of I forget what it's called, expert mode, master mode. Sorry, I forget. But if you play it on normal mode, you play it on the GameCube way of things. So all the environments are one way round, but on the Wii version, which I was used to, everything's the other way round. So when I was playing this, I thought, what the fuck? I could have sworn the house was on the left, or I could have sworn that cinematic happened on the right. Well, I was right. I just didn't realise that there were two ways of doing it. All to do with the game creators realising, oh shit, we want Link to be holding the sword in the other hand. Fuck it, flip the entire game over. Because it makes sense. Here we have my Xbox games. Soul Calibur 2, Worms Mayhem, Dead or Alive Volleyball. That's a good game. Destroy All Humans, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, Sudeki. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That is the reason I got an Xbox. Truly is. Went round my friend Larry's back in school days. We used to argue all the time that PS2 or Xbox, he was the only person with an Xbox. Just like Chicken was the only person with a GameCube. He got me to play this when I went round his. He won me over. I bought an Xbox as soon as I could. Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's not as good, but it is more fun if you just want to be a Sith. Spawn Armageddon, I loved it. Stubbs the Zombie, it's a brilliant game. Be the zombie. Fuck being the people killing the zombie. Nah, go around, eat brains. Much more fun. Quantum Redshift, whatever. Need for Speed Underground. Munch's fucking Odyssey, you gotta have some of that. Rainbow Six. Midway Arcade Treasures, Vex, Splinter Cell, I suck at that. Tokka Race Driver 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, Crimson Skies, Sega GT 2002. In other words, it's Jet Set Radio Future. Chronicles of Riddick. Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 4, Halo Anniversary, Halo Wars, Command and Conquer Tiberium Wars 3. Something. Here are my PC games which never get played anymore, but I still have them in my possession. Apocalyptica, Diablo 2, Diablo 2 expansion pack, Creatures Exodus, and it don't matter if you're black and white. And here we have my PS1 games. It would take forever to go through all of these, because there's like 320 in this one thing. It's the biggest fucking CD wallet I could get. So I'll just do the highlights. Alundra, Alien Trilogy, Blaze and Blade, Blood Omen, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Chronicles, Command and Conquer Everything, Diablo, Digimon, Final Fantasy. If it came out on the PS1 and it was called Final Fantasy something, I fucking have it. Future Cop, Grandia, Jedi Power Battles, Mega Man 8, Metal Gear Solid with your Mortal Kombat games, Abe's Exodus, Pitbull, Resident Evil 3, Soul Reaver, Hogs of fucking War, Silent Bomber, Vagrant Story, Civilization 2, Bubble fucking Bobble, Lunar, Final Fantasy Tactics. In a different wallet we have PS2 games, Alien vs Predator Extinction, Dragon Quest, Evil Dead, Dynasty Warriors, The Grand Theft Autos, God of War, Legacy of Kain, Metal Slug Anthology, Crazy Taxi, Your Mortal Kombats, Onimusha's, Predator, Silent Hill 2, The Suffering. I love that PS2 game. Why did they ever let that franchise die? Bastards! Transformers, Dark Chronicle, Hack Infection and Hack Mutation, Final Fantasy X. Back here we have the PS3 games. We got Valkyria Chronicles, Vanquish, Hyperdimension Neptunia, Final Fantasy 13, in other words a coaster, Final Fantasy X and X-2, 3D Dot Game Heroes, your Assassin's Creed games, Portal 2, Oblivion, Skyrim, Sonic Generations, the God of War games, Bayonetta, and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. And lastly, the few PlayStation 4 games I have that are not digital, because let's face it, everyone that's had a PS4 for a while has more digital than physical, just because you get so many for free. Akiba's Beat, Far Cry 4, Minecraft, Far Cry Primal, Little Nightmares, Skyrim, Stardew Valley, fucking awesome game, The Walking Dead, Valkyria Revolution, you shitting it, let me down, Shovel Knight, Puyo Puyo Tetris, why would you have a puzzle game with fucking story in it? Valkyria Chronicles Remastered, Masterpiece, Mortal Kombat, Dishonored, Alien Isolation, knackered, Killzone Shadowfall, fucking Final Fantasy XIV, I tried to get it all working, Bugger You, and Destiny. And also, I have a few of these little weird buggers. They're Pokemon cards, but they're the 20th anniversary ones. I just kept them and kept them sealed. I don't know why, sorry if that light just blinded you. And a Destiny scarf from Loot Crate with some of the Loot Crate badges on it. I haven't put all of them on there yet because I'm very lazy.
Over here we have my wife's PS4 with all of her controllers, gadgets and a couple of games.
But underneath is a ton of gaming magazines, mostly retro gamer. Over here it's assorted stuff really, it's just a complete jumble of gaming stuff. And that very weird Hori controller. Also, something my wife seems to be collecting is gaming hats. This is a few of them, but she does have a Pokemon one somewhere that's hiding right now. Oh yeah, and here is my Pocket Station. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy VIII, you've got to have one of these. Also, here's something very strange I wanted to show you. This little bag, if I can hold the camera right, is a portable PS2 device. You have the screen and the PS2, it has to be slim PS2 of course, slides under there. You can have games along these slots. This thing actually works and it powers off of the cigarette lighter in your car. It is surprisingly good. One more place left to check. The cupboard of shame. This is basically where I keep all my spare stuff, and the biggest thing to be ashamed about is of course the fact that I own an Xbox 360. But I got it for a £5, it was broken and I fixed it. So there. Up here we have a spare Mega Drive, a spare NES. What's in here? I do know the answer to that. My N64s, I have two. The one I have from when I was a kid and an orange one. In here, a spare Master System 2. In here, a spare Mega Drive and Mega CD. Got that from Ian a while ago. Up here we have, the Dreamcast arcade stick. Wonderful thing. I'll one day go into more detail about that. Here is some more spare consoles, obviously. In there. Oh no, that's where the N64s are. What are you? One shelf down we have a spare Master System 1, because you can never have enough, you just can't. There are some spare Master System games. Over here we have a spare console. I'm going to see if I can feel what it is. Wait, it's not a spare one. So much as it is a different one that's hiding forever. It is an American SNES, which I have modded so that it's also basically a Super Famicom. I have to say, I think their SNES look better. Let's see, over here are spare parts for Game Boys. Lots of shells, buttons, even a few screens. Why is it such a big box for that? It was the last box I had, so fuck you. There we have a spare Mega Drive. There we have a spare Master System. Wow, I'm starting to look really bad as a person. Here we have an American PS2. Why do I have that? Because they have games we don't and I hate them for it. Over here is a Sega Genesis. That's how I play my American Sega games. Obviously. That bag there is basically just wires and crap for the 360. Somewhere back here. Fuck are you? Way back there is a tiny box that holds a PS1. In here is 3 old school PlayStations. My wife's one, her original one for when she was a kid. One I got for a tenner at a charity shop, and an American one. It would take forever to unpack these things and show them to you, so just take my word for it. They are there. I have a lot of spares for everything. Yeah, I think I might need help. And here we have some damn old tellies. The spares! Right, I would like to say that's absolutely everything, but the chances are it's not. I've blatantly forgotten something. There's just too much, and at the same time, not enough. I need more Master System in my life. Thank you very much for watching this incredibly weird video. Everyone's done a game room tour. I suppose it was my turn. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.